Hey guys, welcome back to another stream of friggin' Skyward Sword for frick's sake, okay? I have not streamed in a while. It's been reading week. So if you guys don't know what reading week, it's probably also called engagement week for some of you. Colleges and universities have this thing where you literally just have, a whole week to yourself. I don't know why they call it the thing that they do. But they do call it reading week or engagement week, in which it's a week in which you don't engage or read at all. You literally just take a friggin' break, unless you have some assignments overdue. Okay, haven't played this in a while, and quite frankly, getting used to everything again will be a little bit. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm like friggin' amazing at this game, and like everything that I do is friggin' awesome. So I think we can just get started with looking at our little tracker list, because that's literally all I do nowadays. I just look at trackers and talk to people in chat. Did I forget to save my results? I think I did, actually. Yeah. Perhaps I did. Maybe perhaps even I did. Yeah, we do have everything here. We did Lanayru Desert. Sorry, I need to, like, check everything possible, because I may have forgotten to do this. We did get the sea chart. We did the sand ship. We did Lanayru mining facility yesterday. Or not yesterday, last time I streamed, sorry. I got rid of it. We've done it. I've done this, I've done that. I've done Ancient Cistern a while ago. The sand ship we did. Alright, let me just get all of these done. Literally just starting the stream off pretty quietly, pretty silently. In terms of Fire Sanctuary, we did all of Fire Sanctuary as well yesterday, so... Or not yesterday, I keep saying that. I don't mean yesterday. I literally do not mean yesterday. We did, however, also get the crystal to get into the Skykeep, so maybe Skykeep is where we should go next. We've done Beetle's Shop. We've done... we have not done Malara's crystals. Item in Bird Nest we definitely did not do either. Because I'm pretty sure you need to skydive onto it from a Sky Island or something. I don't really remember. You need Gust Bellows for that for some reason. Bokoblin Base, I don't think we did all of it. Actually, maybe we did. Yeah, I think we did all of it, pretty much. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-dum, bum. Lanayru Desert, we have nothing else left to do. We have chest near Party Wheel. I think I got that one. Yeah, we did. We just didn't do the Party Wheel side quest. In Lanayru Gorge, I think we got Digging Spot. I think we did. Farron Woods, we got item behind Lower Bombable Rock and the Upper Bombable Rock as well. Sorry that I have to redo this. It's kind of annoying, but I just forgot to save last time, maybe. I don't know how I forgot to save it last time. Hey, Ray Cat, welcome back. Good to see you, man. Alright. We do have the Master Sword. It's not the true Master Sword, I think. Actually, I think we did get full Master Sword. I do need to double check. Let's double check. Does this sword look Master to you? Yes, it does. It does look very Master. Because what you're supposed to do is up. Yeah, and there we go. Yeah. I did order a Wii Remote. Actually ordered 2. I don't know. It came in a pack of 2 for like 50. Decided to get 2 because what if the first one breaks? And there's 2 nunchucks coming with it as well, so that's pretty cool. So in case the first nunchuck breaks, there's always a second one. We did get Colin's letter yesterday. That was one of the things we got at the end. So we can do that right away. Congrats on the milestone. Thanks, man. 500 is pretty cool. We're already at 110, which is surprising. I'm not very used to growing this quick, so I'm very grateful for everybody's support. Pretty sure we also got the Song of the Hero as well, so we can actually go to Skyloft right now. I think we're gonna go to Skyloft. because a lot of the stuff that we need to do is at Skyloft. Let's return to the sky. Next time we do this randomizer, I'm definitely randomizing the tiers, because I feel like that would be so much more interesting. To be able to randomize things into spirit realms, I feel like that'd be really, really fun. Okay, yeah, my controls still all work properly. We're good. So yeah, let's go to Skyloft. That's where we're off to. Did you know that in Zelda 2 the towns are named after sages? I think I heard that somewhere. I don't remember where. I think it was one of those like Did You Know Gaming videos. I like Did You Know Gaming. I think that their content is really good. They are doing a lot of that like stuff where like, oh, 2 hours of Zelda content to fall asleep to, and I actually do fall asleep to that shit. So it's pretty nice. Okay, so let me just think real quick about... Sorry, I'm just trying to get used to the controls again. I have not played this in like a week. I've been doing a lot of B3313. Really enjoy that ROM hack. I do want to play more of that. Except what I might do is I might actually have like a spreadsheet of like where things go, or not a spreadsheet. I think more of like a flow chart of where things go, like what things lead to what. Item check girl Petrus's house. We need to go to what's her name? We need to go to. Let's go to. Hold on. Malara. Skyloft Village is over this way. We need to go to the dirty house and then clean it up with the Gust Bellows. Is it this one, maybe? Maybe it's this one. I'm not really quick when it comes to randomizers, but I think that eventually, over time, I'm gonna get enough practice with so many of them that it'll eventually come to me naturally, like what glitches to do where. I literally just watch a lot of like, well, I don't watch a lot of ZFG, but ZFG's videos are really insightful because he does very specific skips and he does them very often. So it's very nice to look at like what he does and kind of like get a sense of where to do certain tricks and stuff. Are you live on other platforms, or are you actually able to talk like you're having an actual conversation with yourself? I literally just talk to myself whenever there's nobody here because, you know, they say the show must go on. I mean, like, I'm okay talking with myself. If anything, the reason I started streaming in the first place is so that I have somewhere to, like, output all of these, like, words that I'm saying. Like, I'm always just thinking things. It's always nice to vocalize it and, like, talk while I'm playing games. It's relaxing to me. So I'm okay with just doing that, even if it's to nobody, because who knows, maybe someday in the future somebody will come across a VOD of mine and I'm talking and they'll go, huh, I agree with what he's saying. I wish I was there to see that. Best part is there's always a comment section. I usually reply to comments unless they're like troll comments usually. This is the hard part where you have to decide where's that one little spot that you missed. All done. Oh wait, what? What did I do? What am I missing here? It looks like I've gotten everything. Oh, okay, well, I guess I have gotten everything. Thanks. Give me something good. That was pretty good, actually. I'm almost full on health. That's crazy. Hi, Emily. Welcome. Anyways. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna be doing a lot more Mario ROM hacks, because I found a website that does a bunch of, like, stuff. That it literally loads up ROM hacks for you from the website directly, which is so neat. As long as you have the base game, you know, it's really nice. Okay, so we got that. I can mark that off. What else do we have to do in Skyloft? We have item and bird nest, which we need claw shots and gust bellas for. Only here for a little bit. I'm about to make food. I was like, wow, you're still on Skyward Sword, but I forgot you didn't stream for a week. Yeah, I did not stream for a while. Because reading week and shit. Yeah, right. I don't know why the hell you're deleting comments. I don't know if it's just like a little thing that you have, but like... It's really extremely funny to me. Every single time it happens. Oh, it's a habit. That's a really funny habit to have. Like, I've never met anybody with a habit of deleting their own comments. Is it the same as having the habit of, like, capitalizing your words? And, like, putting dots everywhere? I know, it's a... Yeah, I know. The stream is always on a delay. Like, you guys have, like, a 5 to 10 second delay from, like, whenever I see your comments and say them. Because I get your comments as soon as you comment them. But, you guys get to see my response, like, 10 seconds later because of just how, like, YouTube works. Or how streaming works in general. They're called periods. Okay, pal. They're also called dots, too. When you say a website name, you don't go www period website name period com, bro. The 13-year-old telling the adult that dots are called periods. Yeah, they're also called dots. Since when were they not called dots? Some teachers go, oh, you put a dot at the end of your sentence. Yes, because that's true. You do put a dot at the end of your sentence. There's such thing as a synonym for things, and a dot is a synonym for a period. In fact, I would argue that period is a synonym for a dot. Because a lot of things are dot. You don't call, like, a dot-shaped like, do you see that, like, the dot 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 phrases for 5-year-olds is called ellipses? That is a shit take. Sometimes dot 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 is just easier. That's a really, like, I don't know, pretentious take, I think. I think the best way to assume it is that some people prefer one over the other, which is okay. If you think one is better than the other, that's just your opinion. Are you kidding me? Bruh. Guys, look what's in the middle of this. Ooh, no. Okay, well, I know what's up here then. Ray paid attention in English class yesterday. That is true, he did. And what does it amount to? Okay? The world is still spinning as fast as it did. Okay, Colin's letter. We have Colin's letter now. What we need to do is we need to go to the Night Academy and then I only pay attention in class when the teacher is actually passionate about what they do. Because, you know, when, like, somebody's passionate about something, it kind of, like, inspires you to do better. So, like, whenever I'm being taught something and they don't teach well, and they don't really care about what it is that they're teaching, I don't give a shit, really. Won't bat a single eye. And this happens a lot with, like, college professors and shit. So, yeah, it's so funny because I was hanging out with my friends during the entirety of reading week, and they have this, like, joke that they let me in on where they just go like, okay, and you did this and the world is still spinning. The world still spins it around, and I'm just like, yeah, you're right. That's kind of facts. Like I think the funniest part, I had a teacher in grade 12 who taught social sciences and aced her classes because of how passionate she was. I mean, yeah, like, just like that's just how it works. Not creepy at all. Not creepy at all. Not creepy at all. This side quest creeped me out as a kid. I never finished it. But then when Skyward Sword HD came out, I almost 100% of the game. I think I was like 1 heart container off. Because I didn't know you could like break the boulders or whatever. Yeah. Wait, yeah, we need to sleep until morning and then sleep until night and then go to Colin's room and then he'll be like sexually assaulted by this hand. Sorry, trigger warning. He will be sexually assaulted by this hand. Let's try. Let's witness it. I'm sorry. Okay, let me check. I think it's in Groose's room, and then we'll witness this happening. Wait, no, this is Fledge's room. Colin and Stritch. Whoops, wrong room. Colin. Wait, Stritch is this guy. I think that's who he is. BRB making food. Okay, I will see. I will talk to you later. But yeah. Groose. It's Groose in time. Oh, is he alive? Wait, how do you continue this? Wait, ghosts, crystals. I don't know how Link can just sit on this toilet. I don't know how you can just sit on that toilet knowing there's a hand in there that took toilet paper from him. Or toilet paper as in, like, air quotes toilet paper. I gave the letter to the ghost. Now what do I do, Skyward Sword? Okay, wake up at nighttime, go to the restroom, wait, hold on, start the side quest. If you give it to the ghost, then sleep until nighttime once again and return to Groose's room. Okay. Yeah, you have to talk to him in the morning and that, okay, well, you learn new stuff. Damn it, you stupid, damn it, sorry, I pressed the wrong one. I didn't read. Link knowing he has slept, like... What's it called? He has slept, like, 48 hours in the past 48 hours. I love how Link is just such a sleepyhead, guys. In every Zelda game, at the beginning of the game, he always wakes up. Have you guys noticed that? Like, almost every single Zelda game, Link just wakes up. I'm sorry, Jonah Hill. Oh, does he walk here? He doesn't say anything. That's gotta be a randomizer glitch. That's actually really funny. He's just like, he looks at you and just stares at you. In Zelda 1, you wake up at the beginning of the game. In Zelda 2, you wake up at the beginning of the game. Zelda's sleeping. Zelda's a sleeping beauty. Link to the Past, you wake up. Link's Awakening, you wake up. It has it in the name. Oracle of Seasons and Ages, you go to a new world and you wake up. You get woken up by somebody. Majora's Mask, you wake up on a flower at the beginning of the game. With Ocarina of Time, you wake up in bed. In Twilight Princess, you wait, hold on. In Twilight Princess, you have to wake up at the beginning of the game. I never said you were sleeping next to Zelda. I said you wake up. Like, you wake up. You just wake up. Like, the game just starts when you wake up. Like, you wake up, and that's it. Like, that's it. Like, he's already standing. This is, like, after he woke up. He was asleep. Like, 5 minutes before the game started, he was asleep. He woke up. World was in danger. See? Deserved. I literally participated in, like, whatever that is. I'm not gonna use any harsh words, but I was the reason why he is being touched by that hand. Don't wake up in Zelda 2 because he was sleeping next to her. Zelda 2 isn't even a friggin' game. I don't even know what you're talking about. Zelda 2 doesn't exist. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, you're saying Zelda 2, Zelda 2? The only Zelda 2 I know is Zelda 2 Wand of Gamelon. That's the only Zelda 2 I know. The only Zelda 2 I know is Zelda Part of the Wind. Ghost. Okay, we got... I don't know how many crystals we have. I have to check how many crystals we got. Okay, Colin is back to his favorite corner, I guess. I need to check how many crystals we have, and then we gotta keep going, because I think we're like... How many do we have? Hold on. Oh, 69. Okay, well, if I get a couple more, I might be able to... What about the BS Zelda games? Those don't count. And I said in almost every Zelda game he wakes up. So that I can appease those people that are like, actually... Like, shut up. I had a good point, and the point still stands, and it's still correct. In almost every Zelda game, Link's a sleepyhead that wakes up. Wake up, sheeple. Link wakes up in these games. Wake up. Okay, Flooded Fairn Woods, we only have one thing left to do there, and it's the Water Dragon's Reward, and we need all 17 Tad Tones for that, which we do not have. We do not have this. We do not have this. Okay, we do not have this. We almost have every check in the game, by the way. We could literally... I'm literally only looking for one more piece of the Earth Temple Key. One more thing we can do before we do Skykeep is... We gotta go up here. Almost sliced and diced onto that kid right there. Hold on. I got into an argument with some teenager on Reddit. Everybody does. If you're on Reddit, that's your first mistake. It's just Beatles fucking song, bro. Ah, damn. Why'd I randomize all the music? This person was like all 72 types of pride. Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you this right now, is that if you're angry about getting into an argument with a teenager on Reddit, that's your first mistake, is getting into an argument with some teenager on Reddit. First mistake is Reddit. Second mistake is teenager. Third mistake is argument. Your entire sentence is just... You could have avoided this by just being humble, staying back, being calculated about it, being cool, keeping your cool, and just chilling the heck out. Because people on the internet just want to get a rise out of everybody. You gotta believe that, man. I have people in my own stream comments, dude, that just want to get a rise out of me. All I gotta do is just ignore them, and then they, like, literally go away. Because the most boring thing about an argument is when the other person doesn't reciprocate your argument. Or does it reciprocate your emotion about the argument? Which is the best thing you could literally do, ever. By the way. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others and just... I said that the rainbow was a gift from God and nothing else, and they started yelling at me. Okay, well, somebody might not believe in that, you know? Like, somebody might not believe in God. Like, if you're upset that somebody else doesn't share the same opinion as you, you have to look at everything from the perspective that everybody is incredibly different from you. Like, there's no other way to look at things in a positive way than to... Oh, damn it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That was scary as hell. Don't do that again, pal. Don't do that again. Alright, oh shit. No, dude, that was not good. Okay, if I get absolutely fucked right now, I'm gonna be very upset. My fault. Yeah, guys, that was my fault. I didn't know those guys were so accurate, too. I thought they, like, slammed down right behind you and you can, like, roll through it. You want to ask my opinion about rainbows? They are a optical illusion. That's what they are. If you think it's a gift from God, I mean, like, hell yeah, sure. Go ahead. Yeah, but they can't just take something from the sky that has existed for thousands of years and make it a symbol of their cult. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. You gotta elaborate more on that, Ray. Okay, that was like a speedrunning trick, guys. I'm just really good at this game, I think, personally. Is that thing from Twilight on the side of the screen lore? No, bro, I'm not ignoring what you just said, because it might actually be like what you just said earlier than that is, what you said is something about a cult and rainbows. Like, what is that about? I want to hear about that. I want to hear what that is. And the only reason I'm prying is because I think I know what you're talking about, and it's a very harmful way of thinking about things. And I want to call you out on it because I'm not just gonna stand idly by and like enable that type of conversation in my chat, to be honest. Hi Zephyr, welcome. It's always nice to see you, pal. I'm gonna keep that tier right next to the thing. Yeah, I'm almost done. Jeez, that was quick. No, I forgot. Damn, I forgot there was waking water there. Oh, don't do that, please. Please don't. There you go. No, dude. I hate this one. Please don't kill me. Now we good. Ray, I'm not responding to any comments you have until you go back to what you said earlier or apologize for saying that, because that was fucked up. Challenge mode idea, enemies in here never sleep. Dude, that's actually, I'm pretty sure that actually exists. Like, if I were to make a ROM hack for Skyward Sword, it's, Trials never sleep. Never sleep mode. Okay, there's one over there. There's two left. There's one there. And there's one there. Okay, got it. Yeah, now we're good. I think what I'm gonna do. Yeah, because, bro, like, just because they made their flag rainbow doesn't mean that it has anything to do with your beliefs or anything. I feel like that is a very harmful way to look at it, honestly. It's not a cult either. It's like a group of people, and they can identify the way that they want, bro. If it doesn't fucking bother you either, man. I just don't understand, man. I'm just a little annoyed that, like, this is not the first time that you've commented something like that. It's just like, it like puts me the wrong way, bro. You should know better than to, like, hate on people and bring up their sexual orientation into it because of that fact. Sorry, this is gonna be really fucking difficult. I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to do this. I have an idea, though. I have an idea. It's a little bit of a far stretch, but I think it's worth it. Well, that was close. We're good, guys, we're good. Challenge, yeah, like, we're literally just, it's nuts how I just managed to do that. That was scary as fuck. That'd be really cool though if maybe they'll add that as a randomizer option. Maybe if I like talk about it, or maybe somebody already brought it up where there's like an option where like silent realms are always angry at you. No, dude, fuck, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's actually so fucked up. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna survive this. Oh my god, they're everywhere. I'm literally playing Helldivers 2. Like, all the enemies are on me right now. Oh jeez. Oh my god, they're everywhere! Everywhere! Oh my god, I can't do this anymore. Now we're good, guys. I'm cooling. I don't know about you guys, but I'm cooling. Hyrule Divers 2, literally. Oh my god. Alright, is this where, like, I give up and, like, stop? It looks like everybody's fine. It looks like everybody's having a good time, honestly. I just need to look for... I'm looking for something specific right now. Sorry guys, I'm looking around for any crystals that I can pick up. You know those like little fruit thingies? Maybe it's right here somewhere. Oh, fuck. Nope, just Dusk Relic. Oh, there's one right there. Maybe if I pick it up, I can... Oh, I know where the tier is now. It's right there. It's on top of the thing, and I don't know how to get there easily. Damn it, Damn it, dude. Ray, bro, don't be sorry to me. Be sorry to the people that you alienate with those types of ideologies. I don't, quite frankly, I don't, like... You can think what you want to think, and you can have the predetermined whatevers that you have, but at the end of the day, the worst thing you can do in an argument is bring up somebody's actual beliefs in something, because your argument should have nothing to do with that in the first place. Especially on fucking Reddit, where that happens a lot. Take the moral high ground and be mature about it, and realize that, again, they've lived an entirely different life from you. And that is like... I can't believe that this happens almost every fucking stream, too. That I always have to, like, tell you something and teach you something, and, like, fucking... I always have to, like, interrupt my goddamn gameplay and, like, get into that over and over again. Like, I understand you're young, man, but, like, somebody has to tell this to you, man. Somebody has to. Like, age is no indicator about, like, what's good and what's bad. There's nothing, like, that... Like, you should know these things as early on in your life so that it doesn't become a problem later for other people, you know? Call it, like, tough love, bro. That's all I wanted to say about the subject, honestly. I know you're sorry, but the only way that I'll believe that you're truly sorry is if you know, improve on that. Which, as of recently, I've only seen that you've, like... You relapse in this type of behavior over and over again, and it's just, it's unacceptable at this point. I gotta point it out, and I gotta be very thorough with it, man. Because there's people in my chat that come by, and that's stuff that they do believe in, and while I don't, like, what's it called? While I don't alienate as many people, I try not to alienate as many people as I can, this is something I have to single out every time whenever you bring it up and stuff like that. And again, this isn't the first time you brought up this. Anyways, I'm sorry if that's a little awkward to hear from people in chat. I really... Another VOD that I have to splice myself. We're trying this one more time. Ray, you have to say what exactly I said, because I don't know what you're referring to. Okay, we have 3 more left to go, and some of these ones are kind of like, they're kind of, This one right here in the pumpkin patch, or what used to be a pumpkin patch, I guess. Come on. Through here, and then out as quickly as possible. So there you go. Like, you've admitted that you've done it now. And, I do remember you having one more conversation about it before. Back when I was doing Wind Waker Randomizer, which is a while ago. so I don't expect you to remember. But me, whenever somebody says something like that, I have very, very good memory on that. You know, I keep it close. You know, because again, I'm trying to make this as equitable of a space for everybody, and then. Like, I don't know what compels you to say these things in my chat. I don't know if you think that we're just like we're just gonna be accepting of whatever you say, but your words have gravity. And that this is not the right place to say those things, despite, like, no matter what you think. I don't give a shit if you believe in it. I don't give a shit if you don't. This is not the right place to say that. Okay? Alright, we got 5 tad tones left to find. I'm not gonna bring that up ever again, or at least not today. Fuck, I'm just tired, man. I'm tired of bringing it up. We're trying to get to the Sky Keep now. Now all we have to do is put this in. And guys, Skykeep. Guys, is this the Skykeep time? Is Earth Temple the last temple we're gonna do, by the way? Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Okay, we just have to go. There you go. Alright, let's go. Skykeep time. Pretty sure there's a skip in the Fire Sanctuary room. Don't know if I'll try it today. I feel like I have to be a lot more confident with glitches if I want to skip things. Oh my god, okay, good. We can do the Earth Temple now if we want to, but Skykeep. We're here already, so. I think that's the Fire Sanctuary room, so we probably won't be able to go into it anyway, but let's try it out. You can enter the adjacent room, or maybe that's the room, yeah. That's fine, whatever. We do need to beat all the dungeons. That includes beating Skirbo at the end of this dungeon, I believe. Or getting all the 3 Triforce pieces. I don't really know what it is that we need to do. I think it's get all 3 Triforce pieces, and then you get kicked out, and then that's it, you're good. The idea behind a dungeon like this is actually really interesting, but I don't know if the execution was very good. Because I don't know, I don't remember this dungeon being like a... Like, oh my god, this dungeon is amazing. Like, I don't really think of it as a good dungeon. The only reason why is because it's really confusing sometimes having to move around the rooms and having the rooms being like these segmented little things. The idea is really good. Even though the dungeon design is still fairly linear, the puzzle in of itself is to move the pieces around. I just don't like I don't know if I like the moving the puzzle pieces around part. It just takes way too long, and I don't really like those puzzles where you have to like do those like move around the pieces until the picture appears thing. I don't know if I like that. Because essentially that's what it is. Oh damn, bro, we need Beetle for this. Oh, is this the modular dungeon? Yes, it is. This is the last dungeon in the game, essentially. Which is really weird, because in most Zelda games, they do have, like, a final dungeon and stuff, but this game, the final dungeon is, like, up in Skyloft, and it's not, like, it's not very climactic compared to the other ones. It doesn't have its own boss. It doesn't... Like, it's the boss that it's supposed to build up to is Demise and Girahim. Which I don't know if, like, the execution was done properly, but maybe if it was done a little better, that would have been pretty cool. I just think that, personally, it would have made a lot more sense for the game to end in Skyloft. I don't know why. No! No! Damn it. Gotta go around now. We're going around. Going around. Oh damn, I'm actually running out of... No, I think we're good now. What I think I need to do is grab the beetle here and then take it to these guys over here. Take the bombs, I mean, oh, okay. I need to grab it, like, sideways and then run. There you go. I think that's good. Yeah, I think we're fine. Okay, now what we need to do is rope, jump, gust, bellows. This dungeon does do a good job of making you use all the items you've gathered thus far. I do think that's a pretty good thing about the dungeon. No, dude, that was not cool. No, dude, that was not cool. I think that was better. I think we're good. And then now through here, I mean, hopefully we have what we need. We just need to find the chests that are in this dungeon. There's not a lot. There's like, I think both of them are key chests anyways. Alright. Yeah, I knew it. I knew that this is what the room was. Okay. And this leads to nothing. Okay, so we have to go back through the Farron one, or the Skyview looking one anyways. Honestly, now I'm starting to remember that every one of these dungeons, or every time I go through this dungeon, that I keep forgetting that the whole point behind it is that you're supposed to go through each of the rooms because they have something that you need, and to get through the dungeon, you need to make sure that you have shortcuts going through each of these rooms, so you don't have to like physically go through them each time, which I think is good, personally. I'm just taking a look at the room layout real quick. I want to see if I can try to move this one over to here. But I'm not really sure if that's possible. Well, the way that I'm thinking of doing it... Yeah, see, I don't like how it's this type of puzzle here. We can't move this one up because we can't move this one this way. Okay, then all we can do... Ray, I'm just gonna ban you in chat. If you're making it about petty shit, I'll like, I'm just gonna like ban you in chat for a bit, so that you can like sit and think about it. So you don't have to be rude to other people in my chat just because I'm not responding to you. The grudge I'm holding on you is literally purely like it makes sense. It makes sense. And the fact that you're taking it on Zephyr is kind of rude. It's very rude. Yeah, I see your comments even after you delete them, which makes no sense as to why you do it in the first place. On top of that, like, okay, wait, hold on. Like, I don't understand what you're playing at, but you know that I got upset by what you said, and instead you're taking it out on other people in the chat by not responding to them? Yeah, like, get a grip, dude. Get a grip, man. If you're sitting and thinking about it, why are you taking it out on Zephyr? I don't get it. Like, okay, so it wasn't you that said, I won't answer anything until Desmate doesn't have a grudge on me. So you are implying that you are not going to talk to anybody else in chat when they are asking you a genuine question about something that you're doing. You are saying that you won't answer them until I don't have a grudge on you, which is something that's ever growing by now. It is like, I don't understand your logic. I really just don't. I'm just trying to understand why it is that you think that that's like a good thing to do, or why it's like, okay, I'm not is just not enough of an excuse, you know? Like, I've heard this millions of times, okay? From you specifically. God damn, I actually feel so bad for the people in chat that are just trying to enjoy a good stream. Listen, I'm gonna time you out for like 10 minutes. You sit and think about it, and then when you're done, you know, you can come back and just, you know, that's like, I'm just gonna time you out. Like, that's all I'm gonna do right now, because it's just getting out of hand, man. Anyways, the reason why he deletes his comments, nobody knows. He said that it's a habit, but he never did it until recently, so I don't know. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep moving on. Oh man, I have to splice the shit out of this VOD, honestly. Okay, so we need to like move these pieces all in like a specific way. I don't know if I can really. It needs to be like this. Hold on. Derpson, yeah, back to the slide puzzle, literally. Derps externally. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Zephyr. I really feel, I really feel upset that, you know, shit has to always, like, you know, kind of hit the fan. But it's okay. I appreciate your, like, I appreciate your, what's it called, your presence and everything. I do actually appreciate when you come onto the streams and stuff. Is there an arrangement that visits all the rooms, or is one of the rooms split in half? What do you mean? Because the way that this temple works is if you take a if you make it, wow, jeez, wow, I have a problem. I need to speak better. You see how like all these rooms have like different doors? I can't move the room that I'm currently in, and all these X's are other rooms that I can move everything else from. Does that make sense? Like this thing right here, like this thing right here. There's a bunch of them in this dungeon, and the only way that you can move things is using those terminals, obviously. But like there's a bunch of different rooms in which you can do those. So we're trying to get to another room in which we can do those so that we can have like a different way of moving things in a way that maybe allows me to reach certain rooms that I wasn't able to move before, because there's only one gap in the map. There's only like one gap. And these two in the corner, if I'm moving it from here, I can't move this middle one. So when I'm trying to move this one or this one, I can't move them anywhere else. I can't like move them anywhere else, because then the gap is going to be here and I can't move this room. So it's just stuck. So I'm stuck going through this room first, always. I'm looking at the slide puzzle, and there's one arrangement that lines up all the doors, at least on the map. I think so. I think there is an arrangement doing that. But I feel like it would be a little bit too difficult for my brain to try and handle that. So instead, what we're going to do is we're just going to do it the long way. We're just going to do it the long way. Right. Best part about the rooms in this dungeon is you only have to do them once each. Ow. That really hurt. I don't like how you did that, pal. Can't wait to play this next time with an actual Wii remote. I do think that if I were to get into any of the randomizers, it would definitely be the Skyward Sword randomizer, just like optimizing it and shit, because the amount of like glitches that exist in this game aren't like really well known to many people. Like I've been trying to do a lot of like glitch hunting in terms of just like looking at basically piggybacking off of other people's discoveries. But like just essentially what I do is I look on like the glitching scene online. And I went on Zelda speedruns, which is where I usually get all my glitch things from. I looked at it a lot during Twilight Princess, especially for the Gale Boomerang trick that I pulled off. Really proud of that one, by the way. And I noticed that, like, Skyward Sword probably has the least amount of glitches out of all the 3D Zeldas that at least are known. Because one of the biggest ones is Back in Time, and a lot of Back in Time is really hard to explain, sadly. Like, it's really hard to explain Back in Time to anybody, including me. I still, quite frankly, don't know what it is. So it's a little bit confusing for me. I want to push this over. All right. Also, Zephyr, it is a pleasure to stream, and especially for you. You have been quite the, you know, a very good, what's it called? A very good chat member. I'm trying to like make it feel as though it's not like impersonal. You know what I mean? I think. Wait a second. How do I open this gate here? Sorry. I love singing along to music. If you don't know already, it's like something that I do all the time too. Like in all my streams, I'm at least singing it. I'm singing along to at least one of the songs, dude. The PS2 era and Wii era glitch hunting feels different from the we've only had 7 kilobytes to cram everything in era. It does, yeah, that's actually very true. And both feel different from our modern. We just used Unreal or Unity out of the box, and everyone can clip through the ceiling era. That's actually true, because in Unreal, like, I don't know if I like the way that certain games are made in Unity and Unreal, because I notice a lot of things, like, I noticed that a lot of Unreal Engine games are very poorly optimized, mainly because, one, the studios don't know how to optimize properly using Unity, or Unity is just not an optimized way to make games, maybe, who knows. And Unity is, I don't know if I have any specific gripes with Unity, but I think that, like, the fact that game engines can be, like, there's free game engines that people can use that, like, just take a percentage of your money, which I think is fair. The fact that they exist alone is, like, kind of, like, it's got its downsides, especially with the gaming, because sometimes you'd encounter glitches in a completely different game that a certain game has, just because of the fact that, both games are made in, like, Unreal Engine or Unity. I mean, have you seen Jedi Survivor? People have found out, like, really crazy speedrunning tricks just because you're able to, like, phase through walls and shit. Don't even get me started on optimization. I feel like they need to teach more about optimization in like the game development industry, mainly because of the fact that in the game development industry, like, from what I've done of my, like, I think I've done 2 semesters. No, I've done 4 semesters, 2 years now of what's it called? Of game programming at a college now, and they haven't taught us optimization at all. In fact, I feel like my thing is, like, my program is so trivial that, like, if there isn't any program that's on like a higher echelon, I'm probably going to never learn how to properly optimize video games unless it's from an actual, like, in-work experience. Which is so sad because, you know, schools are supposed to, like, prepare you for that shit, right? And unfortunately, I don't get that luxury, especially in, man, Canadian colleges. From what I've experienced, not good. Specifically the college that I go to. I'm not going to single it out because, 1, I don't want to dox myself, and 2, I mean, all the colleges are like that here. I was running Doom Eternal on a computer that on paper shouldn't be able to run it at all, but id Software are such gods. My computer held 60 FPS for 3 playthroughs. I actually agree. It was very well optimized, especially for its time, because what came right after that was probably the most, like, horrendous time for the gaming industry. It was like every game that came out in 2022, 2023 was so poorly optimized that it is baffling how low the bar was set during that time. In contrast, my computer stutters with Palworld and Unreal Engine after some upgrades from Doom Eternal. What's weird is that Palworld actually worked really well on my PC. It worked really well. But the thing is what's also weird is that with optimization comes, like, those times where, like, you have people that are online saying, oh, this game runs perfectly and I'm really enjoying it. I'm like, man, I wish I could enjoy it. I'm experiencing frame drops every second of every day. And it is really sad for me. Oh, that just puts it back here. Okay. Now I know what's going on. Okay. Anyways, yeah, really interesting. Okay, wait. Now that we're here, let me just lock in for a bit, and we can keep talking about this because I've always been interested. I really want to learn 2 things that I've not learned before. Okay, bro. I muted you 10 minutes ago so that you can calm down and stop bringing it up. Don't bring it up again. Anyways. I'm just gonna move on. I'm just gonna ignore. Anyways, yeah, so as I was saying, I think now's a good time to just gonna keep talking about what we were talking about before. Yeah, like, in terms of optimization and, what's it called? There's 2 things that I want to learn that I haven't learned yet in terms of game development. Like, I'm able to practically code any sort of functionality as long as I, like, put enough hours into it, which is good. Is it clean? No, not yet. So I guess there's 3 things that I want to learn. 1, it's how to optimize games, how to optimize them and make them work even better. And the second thing is how to make my code a lot, like, better in terms of, like, just using more. I mean, I use Unity to make my games, so C# is what I'm mostly into right now. I'm also learning C++, but that's besides the point. They're both pretty similar in terms of syntax and stuff. Just a couple differences here and there, and then like when I say a couple differences, it's kind of like the whole thing, but like I mean like it's really easy to get from one to the other. It's like easy to tell the differences and stuff. Anyways, and the third thing was shaders. I want to learn how to do shaders for video games. What do I mean by make my code better? Like make it more clean, make it more optimized, use more C# tactics that, like, well, C# is a coding language, so, so using more tactics that professional people use in spaces, like, getting into the more what could be complicated stuff, but isn't actually complicated stuff. It's just stuff that you're supposed to know that nobody really ever teaches you because it's a little bit on the harder side to teach and stuff. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do here is this. Oh, I have an idea. We can do this. Hold on. You could use Ruby. No, I don't need to use Ruby because I do Unity. Unity doesn't use Ruby. It uses C#. I've recently been learning Blender just so I can learn to do more things. Yeah, Blender is not only useful for like game development stuff, it's also just used for animating if you're into that type of thing, and also house modeling. That's something that people really forget a lot of the time, is like architecture specifically is a very big part of Blender, so that's pretty interesting to think about. Trying to find a way to make them all connect, but I don't know how easy this is because I have to move 2 pieces out of the way rather than just one. Okay, you know what? It's fine. We're just gonna move this Triforce piece down, and we're gonna go backwards through this entire dungeon, and then we should be fine. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. I don't know much of Blender, but I have had to use it for classes. We did have an assets for a video game developers class last year. I think it was second semester last year. Last year I was first year, so just for like context. And back then we had to like, as if it's like a fucking like. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. But yeah, like for assets we had to use both GIMP, which I prefer Photoshop over GIMP. And I also have we also had to use Blender because we had a whole like, a lot of the courses in my college are kind of split in two a lot of the time, where one part of the course is all about one certain aspect of it, and then the other one's the other certain aspect of it. What even is Blender? I hear people talk about it all the time, but I don't understand why people use it so much. It's a 3D modeling software, so needless to say, it's very helpful. Like, you can make Link in Blender. Like this Link that's walking around, you can, not only can you do that, but you can also animate him, and you can make an animation with him. And yeah, it's like really, really useful and really helpful. And it's free mostly too, from what I understand. Is Blender open source free, or is it like does it have like a thing, like a price to it depending on which version you're using of it? Because I don't really remember. I remember I just got it installed on my computer because of the class, and I didn't really read what the pricing was. Because I mean, again, I don't really, like, I'm just a single person. I don't really need to pay for it or anything. I mean, if I really do use it a lot more, then yeah, I will pay for it, most likely. Just to donate some money, because, I mean, like, for Helldivers 2, I'm thinking today of, like, hopping on a little bit and playing, and giving them some of my money. Just because I think they deserve it. They deserve more than what I've already given them because of just how good their game is. Right, so you're actually able to skip this entire place. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. I don't even know if this is the right vine to do it on. I think it is. I need to remember how this thing's done. Maybe if I stand right here, it'll be better. Maybe is it too acute of an angle? See? Close. Close one there. Blender is open source? Cool. That is really cool. I appreciate open source projects, to be honest, like a lot. Like, I rely on them a lot. Like, I have OBS as open source. Linux is pretty cool. I don't use Linux personally. I'm a Windows guy, but I can understand why people don't like Windows. It can be sometimes a little bit invasive, confusing. See, something goes on here that I need to do. Hold on, let me just do a claw shot, clip, sky keep. Dun dun dun. Hold on, guys. I'm just like looking at the skip sanctuary room. I'm just looking at somebody do it right now. I just need to see if I'm doing it right. He goes to this vine and he... Oh, that's a very exact... Oh. And there's an invisible floor under. Yeah, and then we're supposed to walk until we see like a vine to go to. So I don't really remember. You do this, and then you go up a little bit. Damn, too high. I think that's like way too high. I go a little lower. I just want to pull off at least one trick, dude. Like, that's all I want right now. There you go. Okay, now we're down at the bottom. Now what we need to do is look for the ending to this room, which I think is over here. And then there's a claw shot thing here, and then we just have to claw shot to that. We stand properly, we just do... Whoops. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Yeah, thank God, because I fucking hate this room. I appreciate the fact that this is an actual skip that you can do. And the fact that it happens so quick, too. Love it. Wouldn't it be cool if in the Sky Keep you had to escape Guardians as well? Like, kind of like in Pizza Tower, you know how, like, you get to the end of the level, and then you have to escape the level? I wonder if that would have been cool. Damn it, stupid-ass Rupor. I had to take it to get out of there, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could just... Rupors are made of localized, stable antimatter. That is true. And the antimatter that it comes from a world in which people actually gain money in that world, but it's, like, all anti, so, like, everything's evil, and it just takes money from you. I think that makes sense. Alright, now we just have to get through here again. Cool, kind of cool how the sand ship theme is here. It fits, you know. Really does fit, eh? Hey, it doesn't, huh? I think it does, huh? I just want to see which one of these has a chest, because if you look at the thing, it'll show you which ones have a chest. Okay, what we need to do is we need to move this in such a way that x equals 5. Now we need to move this in a way so that we're able to enter this room here, then this room here, and then maybe even this room here. Why not? I mean, hey. I mean, what we could also do is just have this. I don't know if this will work out perfectly, but maybe it will. Me memorizing all the music and like just screeching it into the microphone whenever I can. Zephyr, I wanna know what your favorite games are. Like, what are your like top 3 that you can think of off the top of your head? Don't think too deeply, because then you'll just start thinking like, oh, but then that game, but then that game. Like, what are like somebody says, these are games that you like 3 games that you like a lot, and that you've liked for a while. Like, what are the 3 that come to your head? Because I feel like that would be, I don't know. I want to see what type of like tastes you have. I mean, I could tell you like Nintendo games, at least somewhat, at least a lot, somewhat a lot. Makes a lot of sense. Usually when people come to my streams, they are Nintendo fans. Yeah, like your top 3 games, like what would like at the top, from the top of your head, like what would be like the top 3, your top 3? Cave Story, Team Fortress 2, and Panzer Dragoon Orta. I've never heard of the last one. Team Fortress 2 is a very strong contender for one of the best games of all time. Mainly because of just the fact that it's like, I would say that it sought out to do what Helldivers did, and it did it really well. Like, it had like this sense of together. Yeah, it's PvP, and it's a little, there's a lot of toxicness, and there's, I mean, nowadays it's, you know, nowadays it's not as good as it used to be because of, I mean, bots and shit. But definitely it's one of the contenders for like greatest games of all time because of just like how it is. It's just a really, really nice game, I think, personally. I think I did something. There we go. We're supposed to get out of here. Cave Story. I have played that one, and I remember trying to beat it in one day. But then I also realized later on that I didn't even get half the achievements in the game, and I kind of do want to replay it someday because I do remember really enjoying the gameplay. I thought it was very unique. The story I didn't really understand personally, but I think it's because I was a lot younger when I played it, so for me it was just kind of I don't know. I remember getting it. The first time I ever played it was on the Wii Virtual, or from the Wii store. I picked it up from the Wii store, and it was on there. And I really do remember just like not playing all the way through it and being like really sad that I didn't. So I got it on Steam. And then that's Cave Story Plus, though. I don't know if that's anywhere near the same thing as what I played before. Isn't it made by the same Isn't like published by the same people that published Binding of Isaac? Or am I just like thinking something different? Cave Story has a good ending that most blind runners will never get. You need to explore a couple of alternate options. Yeah, I actually really like games like that, you know, where like they force you to kind of just like play the game again. because what it does is it allows you to find communities for those games, mainly because sometimes it's really convoluted to get to those endings, and the way that you find it is from that community online, and that makes you go to Reddit and go like, oh my god, this is a cool subreddit, you know, like there's people that are genuinely passionate about this game as well, and it makes you more passionate about the game, and it's just really awesome, I think, personally. That's why I don't really mind. There's a type of gamer that's more into the types of games where like the game urges you to go in certain directions. But the reason why Five Nights at Freddy's got as popular as it did is because of the fact that everybody was trying to put the pieces together as a community. And people were trying to help each other, you know, catch up and stuff. Yeah, Nicholas, it is the same publisher, yeah. Nicholas. Such a weird way to spell that name. Wait, I think what I can do here... I don't really remember how to do most of this place. Panzer Dragoon series is rail shooter where you ride a dragon. Actually, no, I remember now. I remember that there was a new one coming out, or there was like a remake happening, or something that was coming out on the Switch. I remember there being like a Nintendo Direct, like at least in the past 2 years, where they said something about Panzer Dragoon for sure. No, that is pretty cool. The Dragon Rider has an SMG. The dragon itself breathes magic, homing lasers. The game is just amazing. That does actually sound really cool. I might read up on that whenever I get the chance. That does actually sound really freaking awesome. Hold on, I'm just trying to... I don't know how to get in there. I think that how you're supposed to get in there is by throwing a bomb or something. I have to think outside the box for this one. Panzer Dragoon 1 released a Switch remake. Yes, I have played it. Do you like it? Is it like good? Did you end up enjoying it? I always like it when they release remasters specifically. I mean, the only remakes that I can really trust are definitely the Resident Evil ones. The only bad Resident Evil remake I would say is the third one from what I heard, but I haven't played the originals. I just know that the remakes are really good, and I know that the original games are like absolute staples of the gaming industry. Staples in the gaming industry. Sorry, I just remembered you have to run down after the switch. And then everything's all good. And then you go up. That is a pretty good puzzle, to be honest. Having to, like, do it yourself. Anyways. Yeah, that is really, really cool. I mean, like, nobody really asked me, but, now that I'm thinking about it, I have said a lot of times before that Majora's Mask is my all-time favorite game. Always has been. Always has been. It's one of my all-time favorites. I don't know why, but it's just really goddamn good. That was really well aimed. Holy shit. Panzer Dragoon 4 has a Saturn emulator inside to play Panzer Dragoon 1's ROM, and I would rather play the Switch remake. See, I'm actually scared that if I play the original Resident Evil games, that I won't enjoy them as much as I enjoyed the remakes. I mean, I enjoyed the remakes because the gunplay is just very much like The Last of Us E, where like it's shaky, grounded, you know? It's satisfying as hell. Sorry, I really fucked up that bomb. Ow. Didn't mean to. Let's do that again. Whoops. That's what you were supposed to do. I kept trying to go from the top and drop it down. Which Resident Evil games? Like pretty much all of them. I heard that 5 and 6 are not as highly regarded because they go away from horror. Just to like make it more action based, but I heard that they do still have like their own like creepy parts. Which makes me kind of excited because it makes me think like, oh, what are they gonna do after Resident Evil 4 Remake? Because Resident Evil 4 Remake is probably one of my favorite games of last year. If I'd played Pizza Tower earlier, Pizza Tower would have been my favorite game of last year. As of now, Pizza Tower is my favorite game of this year, because I think I finished it around January, so I can only count it as like this game. This year type of game. I was planning on doing like an actual review video where I just like take a look at all the games I've played in 2023 and just like put them all in like a, not like a tier list, but like talk about them one by one so that I can like just talk about the games that I've played. Oh, this is in 2023 I played Borderlands 2 and I thought that it was really fun when I played it, and it's just such a classic and whatever, you know, like I just always thought that, you know, I thought that that would be like a pretty cool thing to do and turn it into like a yearly series that I do. I don't know, maybe turning it into a monthly thing would be much more like better, because that way I can like actually like post edited videos over time and just keep doing it, you know what I mean? When RE4 remake came out, I bought the RE4 original to knock that off my bucket list, and I loved every second of it. I heard that it's really good, and I really am having an urge to play the original because of how much I enjoyed the remake. The remake was such like an overly enjoyable experience for me. I loved so many parts of it because I went into it thinking that it wasn't going to be as good as Resident Evil 2 remake was going to be for me, sorry. Because for me, Resident Evil 2 remake was just this game that just came out of nowhere that I just decided to play because I played the first Resident Evil remake. The one that was like the GameCube one, you know, the one with the like updated graphics, and it kind of is like GameCube era graphics rather than the PS1 era graphics, or yeah. Like I played the newer one. And after that I was like, okay, I'm gonna get Resident Evil 2 and 3 because those are already out, and I really enjoyed this one, and I just want to see how the remakes are and if they hold up properly. And I really thoroughly enjoyed the remakes. I really thoroughly enjoyed specifically just 2 and 4. And when I played through 2, I was just like, oh, this game's actually not that scary. It's just really fun combat. Because I really loved the combat of like shooting zombies and the precise shooting and everything. I really just loved it. And then I reached the scary part where the Dr. X comes out, and I'm just like, oh, this is fucking awesome. This is so terrifying. And that's when I fell in love with the second game. And I was just like, oh man, I heard that the fourth one doesn't have like a tyrant type of enemy. I wonder what they replace it with. And then I got to the Regenerators. And even before the Regenerators, there's that one Ashley part where she's alone and she has no way to defend herself, and there's those knights that walk around, those corrupted knights or whatever. Absolutely phenomenal, that part. I loved every part that just scared the shit out of me, essentially. Because those are the parts that were the most memorable. That's why I love it when Nintendo does horror. Because when they do horror, it is memorable. You remember that shit. It is hard to forget it, really. Damn it, are you telling me I have to turn all the way around here? Dude, come on. Not cool. Oh, I'm so close. I do think I want to play the original Resident Evil 4, just because I heard that there's a couple of things that it does better and worse than the remake. Essentially, people say that they're both unique experiences that are the same story, roughly. But with a couple of differences in between the versions that make it, like, wonderful to play. Ever played Eternal Darkness, developed by Silicon Knights, but Nintendo had oversight on the project? Never heard of it, actually. Maybe I've heard of it, but I've definitely not played it 100%. Maybe I'll recognize it by characters or by, like, visual, but I don't think I've ever heard of Eternal Darkness until now. Is it like an RPG? Well, like, what type of game is it? Here we go. Damn it, dude, I hate stamina. Why must I use stamina to go faster? Come on, we can do it. Yes, dude, get me out of here. I hate this enemy. I hate it. 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 Ah, I hate it. It's sort of like RE1 in terms of moment-to-moment gameplay. It's famous for the sanity meter. Man, that sanity meter reminds me of Amnesia, and I remember playing Soma, which is made by the same people who made Amnesia, and I remember just fucking loving the shit out of that game. I thought that Soma was absolutely phenomenal in terms of not only gameplay, but... Well, gameplay was kind of the one thing that was lacking, but the game's narrative was just absolutely, like... Yeah, my bad. I disappeared for just a second. I apologize. Internet dongle sometimes just dies. Eternal Darkness of Sanity is truly unique. Low on sanity can do a lot of things. It could screw with the player's characters, or it can try to screw with the player. That is a very interesting thing. That kind of reminds me of, like, Kojima and, what is it? Hideo Kojima's, like, the thing where, like, Psycho Mantis in Metal Gear Solid 2 does that thing where he, like, reads the games you've played, which makes you just, like, a little bit creeped out. I think that is pretty cool. Damn it. Sorry, I did not mean to do that. That is such a... Bleh, 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 bleh. Okay, what I might do is I might set it up like this. Hold on. I'm gonna move this to the middle, and then I'm just going to use the precise aiming that I have, which makes so many things easier for me. Okay, the goal here is so that I end up in this Triforce room here, but to do that, I might need to do something like this. Now I need to figure out how to make this piece stay here, but this piece move down. I'd have to do something like this. Guys, maybe if I move it around enough, it'll just work. No, that's not how that works. Maybe this here, this here, this here, this here, this here. It would have been perfect if this piece right here was over here. That's not how that works. Let's do that, that, and then that. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, that works out anyway. Okay. A little bit of a different scheme here that we're going for, but I think it should be good. I don't remember what room this is here, but I might... Hold on. I might be able to do something here. Hold on. The idea was that I keep this piece up here, over here. I was disappointed when I learned Psycho Mantis only recognized a grand total of 5 games. If Castlevania wasn't such a bestseller, most players would have never triggered it. Honestly, that is so... Is it like a thing that like Psycho Mantis mostly gets Castlevania in one of... Like, is that like one of the things? How old is Eternal Darkness? Like, is it a relatively newer game, or is it, like, old, like, PS2, PS1 era? Sorry, I went the wrong way. Eternal Darkness was GameCube, yeah. I've heard a lot about Fatal Frame and the fact that it's like published by Nintendo. And I've always thought that Fatal Frame was like what? Nintendo doing horror? That's crazy. I mean, I know they didn't like produce the games or anything, they're just publishers. Hey, Squall Shade. The rando is going well. You have changed... Have you been here before? Because you have changed your name, and I may know who you are, but I may also not know who you are. I might be thinking of the wrong person. I need to like change a lot of these to be better. Had this name since 2007. Huh. Most of the Fatal Frames were PS Origins. Huh. That's crazy. I'm having a couple of different epiphanies right now. Eternal Darkness had glowing reviews, but Silicon Knights hated having to work under Nintendo's deadline, so they refused to make a sequel. Nintendo's pretty, they could be a little harsh, I think, personally speaking. It's nice to see you, Squallshade. Thank you for, wishing me well on the randomizer, by the way. So far, it's going fine. We're almost at the end anyways. After the beginning... I mean, after I finish this one, we're gonna probably move on to Ocarina of Time 3D. And then after that, we're gonna do Majora's Mask 3D. And then after that, we're gonna do... I don't know. I might try to do Link Between Worlds. I really want to try Link Between Worlds. I heard that there is a randomizer for that. I also heard that there's a Phantom Hourglass randomizer in the works. Not, like, perfect yet, but it exists. Spirit Track's not quite, but... It's fine, guys. We're getting there. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Yeah, Phantom Hourglass has like a special place in my heart as my first Zelda game ever. Very weird first Zelda game, but wouldn't have it any other way. It's a hidden gem, that one. It's such a shame that they don't do much with This is one of the prettiest songs in the game, by the way. It's just very, like, atmospheric. Have you tried the combo rando for both Ocarina and Majora and Minish Cap? No, I have not tried Minish Cap. I keep forgetting about that one. I want to play it, though. Do not get me wrong. Minish Cap I have actually played several times. I've only beaten it once, but I have gotten to the end a lot of times. I don't know why. I just think that I was trying to do the Kinstone side quest, and I never end up finishing it, and then I stopped playing the game right around then. Guilty! But yeah, that's I'm kind of that type of fella. Anyways, I have not tried the combo rando. I think I will at one point, but I don't think I'm ready for it. I think it's one of those like really hardcore ones that I need a lot more time to just, I don't know, get used to everything. I need more time to get used to like doing more glitch runs, because I really do like I really do like doing the glitches in those games. I just don't do them enough. I need to get out of my shell and just like keep trying, you know? Kinstones are kind of a bad side quest anyways. There's so many of them. You know how many? There's like 500 rewards for it too. If they're ever doing a Minish Cap sequel, they have to remove that one and replace the Kinstones with something else. Like they have to do a thing where like getting a certain amount of Kinstones just gets you like a piece of heart or something. Does it do that? Does it? Guys, does it do that? Should have just replaced all the Kinstone things with rupees, because, like, what are you going to use those, like, things for? Like, those, like, what are they, statuettes or whatever? I'm trying to remember what it is that you get for Kinstones, but since it's such a mediocre reward, I can't remember. You're not eating me! You're not! Oh my god, sorry, these things keep jump scaring me. These things. Okay, so, what I need to do now... This is a pretty cool little gimmick here. You gotta step on this button, but move the stone away, and make sure the stone is far enough to not spawn in this thing here. See, now that that's gone, I can do this, go over here, do this, carefully aim it this way. Guys, should I do controller cam again? Because I did it in a previous stream and people thought it was really interesting to see how I played this on an Xbox controller. Because the controls are really difficult to do sometimes. I don't know. I'm just saying it could be. I could be freaking funny. It could be freaking funny. I've always loved the Lanayru-Sea theme. Or the harbor theme. Like whenever you're on like one of the I was about to say planets. One of the islands. There are two types of Zelda games that I want to see kind of that they've never done before. A Nordic themed one and a Slavic themed one. I don't know. I feel like it'd be very interesting to have like a Slavic feeling one. They've done a lot with like Zelda and the types of Zelda games that they have. They've done a lot. Like a lot of different types of games. Sometimes they don't even have like a theme with it, you know? Like this game doesn't really have like a theme per se, but I'd say like Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom does have a much more like Japanese vibe to it. I feel like if anything, Twilight Princess has a slightly Slavic vibe to it. I don't know why. It just seems like a very, I don't know. Something about it just like feels a little Slavic. And since I am Slavic, like, I don't know, it kind of hits hard a little bit sometimes. You know what I mean? Kind of cool. Oh, don't die. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're fine. We're coolin', if you will. We got a key, so that means that we can actually go into the... We can get the last Triforce thingy. We really could. Pretty much all the Switch era Sheikah are... Yeah, trying to be rural Japanese flavored. Yeah. I do agree with that. I feel like the reason why I think Twilight Princess is kind of Slavic themed is because of the one Snow Peak runes. Literally Snow Peak runes. Everything about it just screams Russia. I don't know why. I don't know. I just think it's just something that I think. Yeah, I just think that way. Okay. This is the room with the chest now. I'm gonna move into that room like this. Although I do think that you need to access it from below to reach that chest. I'm not 100% sure. Wait, what? Oh, shoot, because I'm in the middle room right now. Whoop, the... Ding, ding. Yeah, sorry, I don't know why, but I thought that this door was locked. Yeah, see, there's another one of these in here. And the goal here is so that we enter from the bottom. Enter from the bottom, now we hear. That is what we need to do. We need to enter from the bottom so that now we're here. Again. I think I should have just arranged these better. Jeez. Oh, I hate sliding things. Arr! Okay. This gives us access to this room, which was the one that we just had access to. Fuck! Is there a way to make all the rooms connect? Zephyr and I were actually trying to, like, see if that was possible, but I think that it's just way too much brain power for me to handle. I already hate these puzzles where you have to, like, move things around, and, like, you only have, like, one available spot to move them onto. I hate those. So, that's why I probably do not like this dungeon very much. It is one of my least favorite dungeons in this game. I think it is my least favorite dungeon in the game. It does have some good moments because all the dungeons in this game are like peak Zelda dungeons, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's all sunshines and rainbows, if you know what I mean. Okay, here's to hoping that there's another thing in the other room. There is, in fact. Yeah, okay. See, what we're trying to do is we're trying to enter the room that we just entered from the bottom. Because that's how you fight Skirvo and therefore beat the dungeon, I believe? If I were to just guess. If I were to just do a bit of guesswork. You're supposed to get the key from him, I believe. Wait, hold on. Let me just move. There you go. There you... Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. And then this? Yeah, I think that this is perfect. Yeah, this is like perfect. This is like, yeah. This is like, yeah. Yeah! Because we've been playing a lot of B3313 recently. I urge you guys to join those streams. That ROM hack is the weirdest ROM hack I've ever played, and I really want to play through the rest of it. Even though there's like 480 something stars, which is really scary to think about. I wish they didn't have those like duplicate star ID things. I think that that's like in terms of a gimmick, like sure, but like it's kind of annoying. I wish that all of them are just individual stars that you collect. I love this mini boss, dude. Right, okay, when he charges it up right away, you just gotta block. Ow, he doesn't do it sometimes. Okay, cool. Cool, I'm like fine with that. Got another sword. Where's where that came from, Buster? I love how this boss does not have a health bar. And it's all about, like, just consecutively hitting him off. Walk the plank, nerd. What? I was trying to thrust, but it wasn't working. Sometimes it just doesn't. Whoopsie. I was gonna hit from the top. Just really easy to do that. I was about to hit him from the top, and it was gonna get bad, is what I mean to say. He got Gastoned. That is so true. Pretty cool reference there to 2. Alright. Okay, cool. Like that. I have not been really looking for tad tones at all. Right, okay, yeah, no, I remember this. Okay, now what we need to do is, like, pretty much all we have left to do is go through this room here and get the last Triforce piece, and that's literally it. So, we're gonna go back into the room I was just in, because I thought that we were gonna be connected to the last Triforce piece, but clearly we already got this one, so. We just need to go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Wait, hold on. Let me just recenter and then do this because it's a lot easier that way. Okay, here we want to move this one down. Are we able to do this? No, not really. Okay, well, what we can do probably is move this piece here, 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 there. Hey, listen, guys, maybe it'll just work out. Guys, I'm just saying, maybe it'll just work out. Hold on, let me just do this. There is a thing in that room, so I'm just gonna move this over here and get this all primed and ready to go. So all we need to do is just rotate this one to be here. And since the room that we're going into is in the middle, all we need to do is just rotate them around in a circle, and then we'll get it all done. Cool. Oh, okay. So that door's locked. This one is unlocked, I believe. Dun, 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 dun. Would have been cool if Tears of the Kingdom had a dungeon like this, because since Tears of the Kingdom doesn't like loading screens, moving around all these dungeon pieces around would be really cool to like witness. You know what I mean? Would have been a really cool gimmick. I'm just saying, in Tears of the Kingdom. Too bad. Too bad they had to waste a lot of talent on that one. Sadly, I gotta go do some stuff, but yes, it would have been. Yes. It's alright, Zephyr. I'll see you in the next one. Or still today. I mean, I'm gonna be streaming until roughly 6. I don't know if it's like 4 p.m. for you right now, but Eastern Standard Time. Yes, that is. I'm gonna be streaming until about 6 Eastern Standard. Or if it's still daylight, then that. But I don't know if it is daylight savings time. Alright, let's go. Oh wow, the fact that the middle is immovable means the other rooms can only be rotated, not rearranged. Yeah, literally. They can only be like rotated left or right, or counterclockwise, clockwise. Alright, let's enter this thing here. And it's just like a gauntlet of enemies to fight, and then we're out. Hey, big guy. Damn, shame. Hey, big room. Ow. Oh, jeez. One there. One here. One there. And, like, obviously there's one here. Ow. This again. Let's get out of here. Let's get the heck out of here. We have to fight one more of these guys. And it's the Stal Master. These are cool enemies, to be honest. Kind of wish Stalfos were a thing in Tears of the Kingdom, but they kind of technically are. It's just they're boring. They're yet another enemy variant. Damn, sorry. I didn't know whether to get the Bokoblins out of here first or this guy. Alright, phase 2. There you go. Let's just get some of the... No, rupee gone. It was just a 5 rupee, bro. I was about to say $5 rupee, bro. Man, that was just a $5 rupee, bro. Yeah, we can't equip another fairy, but you know what? Extra healing, whatever, sure. And here we are. Here is the thingy of courage. Ready sword. Put it down. I just need to mash my buttons like crazy until it just works. Have you done 500 sub special? Yes. Unfortunately, you missed it. I was revisiting the Minecraft world. And, yeah. That's pretty much all I did. Still available up on the channel. You can go and watch it whenever you feel like it. Nice. Okay, so we got 3 tad tones left to get. I don't know if it's important to get the tad tones, so yeah. I don't think it is important. I think we're just gonna get like a root pour at the end of it. Okay, so now what I need to do is, now that I've done Skykeep, let me just go back to the tracker real quick. Go to Skykeep. We got first chest after Dread Fuse. I thought his name was Servo. Whoops. Sacred Power of Din, Nehru, and Furore. We got all of them. Now, all that's left to be done is literally Earth Temple, and then we could probably beat the game today. I kid you not, we could probably beat the game today. If we're just fast enough with the Earth Temple, definitely can just get it done and get the heck out of here. Hey, warp me the hell out of here. Alright guys, we're gonna go to Eldin. We're gonna go and get that Earth Temple done. And I think it's really crazy how Earth Temple is the last dungeon we're doing. It's also crazy how this game has less dungeons than the game before it. I mean, I know that it's all about quality, not quantity, but... I mean, Twilight Princess had a lot of dungeons, and most of them were good as hell. This one has arguably 6 good dungeons. And there's 7 in total, so Skykeep is the only one that I don't really like. So it doesn't really do anything new. It just takes what already happened, puts it in like a big gauntlet. I don't know what she was saying, but I'm just like repeating it. Alright guys, time to unlock the door to the Earth Temple. Oh jeez. Alright, we can get most of Earth Temple done. I mean, we can get all of it done, but I mean... By this, I mean that it says that I have 8 out of 10 checks already available to me, so... Not a lot of keys in this one. Not any keys at all, I think. All we need is the boss key, really, and then it'll get the last 2 checks for us. Which is the boss itself. Alright. Yeah. Are you using a tracker? Yeah, I'm using tracker.ssrando.com. So that's how you'll be able to know what it is that I'm really doing here. What I'm looking for. Good thing we're ending off with an easy dungeon. It's good. I'm really anal about like chests and shit in dungeons, so I'm gonna collect all of them anyways, even though I have everything that we need to beat the game. Wait, do I? I should. We have all... Oh wait, we're missing one Triforce piece. Or are we? I think we're... No, I think we're not missing all Triforce pieces. No, I think we're good. I genuinely think we're good. Good thing they take the dungeon map out of rotation. They just like skip the formalities. There you go. I might actually do Link Between Worlds rando next because, I mean, I've already done Ocarina of Time 3D rando. Not on the channel, I've just done it in general. I just kind of want to keep trying the new ones. The ones I have not tried yet, you know what I mean? I think that would be cool. Before we go back full circle, you know what I mean? With Ocarina of Time 3D, we're gonna end with that, and we're gonna end with Majora's Mask after that as well. So we're just gonna end with those two, and I think after that, I'm gonna try to see if we can go back to regular Ocarina, regular Majora, because I mean they're completely different games. I mean they look the same, but they have all sorts of different quirks. I mean. They have their own glitches is what I mean. And Ocarina of Time 3D more so. I know a lot of the 3D glitches as opposed to the original. I mean, I feel like I know the exact same amount for both, but one of them is newer and the other one's older, so I think it'd be really interesting doing Ocarina of Time 3D Randomizer. I just feel like it'd be a lot of fun. And then I want to do Majora's Mask 3D Randomizer, honestly, because I've been following the development of it, and I figured out that, like, it came out a month ago in like, I mean, all of them are kind of early access, if you could really put them that way. But yeah, really exciting. Really do want to, like, get into that. And because I've been, like, waiting a long time for it, you know? Like, I've been waiting I've been waiting basically half a year for the rando to come out. And I didn't know that it was going to come out this soon, but, I mean, now that it's out, I'm very happy. Honestly, I was just hoping for it to come out anytime. I thought that it was, like, way further back in development than originally thought, and then I literally started following it like 6 months ago, thinking that it would be coming out in, like, a year or two, and then all of a sudden it's just out a couple weeks ago, which is really cool. I also figured out that my Switch stuff works. I'm pretty sure I forgot my dock at my friend's place. I was trying to test it out at their place, and it ended up working perfectly, so I think it was literally just a matter of like, oh, your capture card is just acting up today. And I might get back into Tears of the Kingdom review because I'm going really thorough with that one. And I haven't really done much, and I really want to just finally get into, like, the nitty-gritty of everything. Oh, jeez. Are we good? Don't go down. Damn it. Damn it. Least dramatic lava sound effect. Twilight Princess Rando. I just did that right before Skyward Sword, so if you haven't seen that yet, all the videos are up on the channel, but we're gonna be definitely doing that one again, so in case you haven't already, should just put on the post notifications, because those always come in clutch. Since I don't really have much of a schedule, as much as I'd like to be really organized with my content, I feel like a schedule would just make it more like, oh, I need to do it today, oh, I need to do it, and like, if I don't have to, really, it's just me playing games for people online. Might as well make it fun for everybody, including me. So whenever I feel like it, I just stream, which is relatively often still, and I do it at times where I know that I can do it and that it's like good to do it, you know what I mean? So, like, I do it whenever I can and I want to, which I think is more than enough. And that's why I tell people to just turn on post notifications, because it'll do everybody a big favor. Because I do like to hang out with most of you guys that come on here. So. Crushed. Ah, 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 ah. I love how calm the music is here, to be honest. I always love it when they randomize a calm song into the mix, to be honest. One of my favorite things about the randomizer, randomize all music stuff. I just subbed in like the stream. Did you stop and restart to separate the randos? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, you mean like, did I like stop streaming temporarily to like separate the randomizers? Not really. I kind of just like whenever I feel like it, I just stream them, and sometimes it just be the next day. I'm like, okay, we're doing Twilight Princess today, and other times it's just like, other times it's a little like, again, it just like really matters on whenever I feel like streaming. Sometimes I just stream other stuff in the meanwhile while I prepare another rando for stuff. Like, I play other games other than randos as well. Like, I've been doing Mario ROM hacks too. I've started on B3313, and I've been really enjoying it. I feel like even while I do B3313, since it's such a large one, I'm gonna do also a couple of the popular ones on romhacking.com, I think it's called, or is it .net? I don't really remember. The one with all the Mario ROM hacks, essentially. Thanks for subscribing, by the way. Means a ton. Glad to have you here. Are you able to randomize the enemy drops so that they drop key items? I don't think that you can do it for Skyward Sword, but for some of them, you probably are able. I've never seen that type of thing before, like what you just mentioned, but I'm pretty sure that it can be possible at a certain point. I feel like that's not a bad idea. It's just the only thing is that the randomizers, most of the time, they put key items in places that can only be checked once. So, the only one that doesn't follow this rule is the Majora's Mask randomizer, which, what it does is, since there's like a 3-day cycle and a lot of items respawn in consequent cycles, or consecutive cycles or whatever, you do need to write down a lot of the checks for Majora's Mask. I found that I don't need to I don't need to write down nearly everything, or nearly as much with other randomizers compared to Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is just that one where it's just like you have to write down things because some items respawn and you won't know whether you've actually gotten a key item because you just probably didn't write it down. I know in Ocarina you can put key items in jars, pots, and crates, also Skulltulas. Yeah, there is Skull Sanity, Key Sanity. Personally, my Key Sanity favorite type. I've never done Key Sanity before fully. I was thinking of doing it though. I think that it's not a bad idea. Sorry. I don't think that it's I don't think it's a bad idea. At a certain point, I will do Key Sanity. I feel like before I start to really get used to a lot of the glitches and stuff, I will do Key Sanity. Glitchless. And then my goal is to literally get to Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask no logic. That's what I want to do. That's my goal for the end of this year. Is I want to get to no logic for both of those games. Maybe both of them is a bit too big of a goal, but still, I think that it'd be a pretty cool thing to do. Oh, thank you. Bless you. Yeah. Thanks, man. Okay, so I think I got Led's gift. I think. I love how these guys are like scampering away from you while you just like run after them with a huge sphere of death. But I don't know if you can randomize like enemy drops. I think the reason why it doesn't happen is because like checks usually are put in a place where are put in a place that can only be checked once. So you don't have to check it again. And again, Majora's Mask is the only thing that does that. That allows you to check places this like multiple times. That's why the second time that it does it, it's always usually like a rupee or a recovery heart or something. Okay, we've done it. I think there's no more checks here. I lied. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Nice. Now, we just need to get the chest that's near the Lizalfos to the left here, because I totally forgot that that is a chest that you can get. I mean, I really am not as familiar with this game as I make myself out to be. As I thought I was, I mean. And the first thing I said as well. I'm on my way to make the most weird constructed sentence of all time. Weirdly constructed. The most weirdly constructed sentence of all time. You know how long it took me to make just that sentence that was explaining the fact that I can't speak properly? I call it a skill issue. I mean, like, come on. Come on, guys. Let's just call it a skill issue. Let's just call it a skill issue and be done with it. There's one room that I have not yet explored. It's on the other side of this thing here. Can I access it just like this or nah? No, I don't think I can. I have to literally move this thing all the way around. I heard a joke recently about somebody about like from somebody in like a comment section about like Zelda games and how some I don't even remember what it was about originally, but it was something about like good level design and good dungeon design and like good design for like puzzles and stuff. And somebody goes, no wonder games nowadays have crap puzzles. Even Nintendo with Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild kind of scrapped making good puzzles. And I was like, ouch, that one stings. That one is a little bit too truthful, perhaps. I thought it was really funny because I am such a big critic of Tears of the Kingdom for one of the main reasons being there aren't enough Zelda things in it. Ouch, I should have taken out my shield, did not work. Oh, that actually works. Jeez, I did not know that. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Why are there so many gratitude crystals in here? What the heck, guys? Yeah, we do have all 3 pieces of the Triforce. Just have to double check. Next time I play this randomizer, I'm definitely randomizing the tears from the Spirit Realms. Or the Silent Realms. I keep calling them the Spirit Realms. And like, has a spirit like... Spirit like... Okay, thank you. Now we have the key to get out of here. Meaning we have literally everything. I think we got everything in this dungeon. It's a fairly small dungeon. I really like how simple the first 2 dungeons are. I think this is one of the simplest dungeons in the game. It's just so simple. The only thing they have to, you know, pad out the gameplay is literally to just have you ride around on a... Whoa, dude. Have you ride around on a little sphere for a bit. Sorry, I totally forgot what to do here, and then I remembered that you can go here and get stuff here. Are we going up? Okay. Yes. Can I backflip off of here? Sucks how you can't really do that. And jump attacking does not give you as much height as you think it would. Whoa, dude. Sorry. Now we're gonna go this way. Heal up a bit of that magic. Go over here. And since there's many boulders in the way, we're just gonna go here, wait a little bit. And then go. Go, 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 go! Here we are. Now, boss key is really easy to get. It's literally go place and then run away from place. No puzzles involved here. Ouch. Open the chest. Okay, I don't know how to feel about that one, but isn't it ironic that in the fireplace there's a wooden shield? A lot of things are really ironic about. Hold on, I just need to figure out here. We want this tilted the other way, like this. Hold on. Do we, though? I think we do. Sorry, it's just really hard to control this thing. That's why there's a whole bit of me not being able to do a puzzle like this. Yeah, this is perfect. This right here is what we need, and then we just need to tilt it around like this. And then we want to tilt it the opposite way, so hold on. Yeah, I lost it. I've officially lost it. Hold on, maybe if I do this, then tilt it. And then we do this, and then move it around. There you go. He's trying to figure out how to do these puzzles. The only reason I can't is because I don't actually have a Wii remote right now. That is the only reason. That is the only reason. Alright, let's do this boss. This boss is actually really fun. I like this one, guys. Guys, I think I like this one. Like, why can't I hit you? What the hell? I'm just gonna blame that on me not being able to hit it because of the... Yeah. I don't know why the hell... I don't even have anything to blame it on, too. Do that. Go back down. Sorry, I was a little too close. That's what it was. Let's move. And just like that. 3 cycled. Was supposed to be 1, but unfortunately we don't get to choose sometimes, I think. I also just do an immense amount of damage to this boss. See, a lot of bosses in this game actually have like an actual like health bar, and then other ones don't. Hello, good friend. Welcome back to the stream. We just beat a boss. And I'm about to go and do the final part of the game. I think, yeah, we can beat the game today. Which means that, yeah, we literally have nothing else left to do. We've done literally everything we could. We're going to beat the game right now. You joined at the right time. I don't know if you're really curious about what the end of the game looks like, Emily, but I think that what you should do is you should stick around and maybe even watch the rest of the stream. It's not going to be too long, I assume. I have no idea if I have to fight the Imprisoned. That's the only boss that we have not fought. So I don't know if it's like a thing that you have to do that once. Is Emily your girlfriend? Jokes. Funny joke, I think. I've been watching Love is Blind, but I got bored of Netflix and yeah, so I'm here. Cool. You killed me. That's what the asterisks say. Yeah, you killed me. Stop that. Alright, so now what we're doing is we're literally going to the sky, then we're going back down to Farron, and then we're gonna hit this time machine thingy, and then that's it, we're good. We have only 7 locations remaining. We've checked like 215 in the total, in total during this entire run. Okay. The asterisks are probably her phone muting a curse word. Probably. I'm in the clouds. Okay. Head in the cloud, but my gravity's centered. Alright. Okay. Now, we go to Sealed Grounds. We have never been here. Well, we have, but like, there's nothing to do here. Russian or Ukrainian? That's a good question. Neither. She is neither. Me personally? Yeah, like me personally, I'm like I don't pick sides if it's a war, cuz war is bad in general, but I am Russian. Like that's who I am. Yeah, that's me for real. For real, that's me. Let's see if we have to fight this. That's fine. Ivanovska is very, like... It's a very, what's it called? It's a very, a Slavic-sounding last name, to be honest. Wait, hold on. You're Russian? I can't hear an accent. Yeah, it's because I was born in Canada. So, like, I was kind of like, it's okay, common mistake. Like, yeah, it's a common mistake. Desmay, put the accent on. Sorry, guys. I went through time, and I am... Wait, I have to go and do final boss now. Speak to me. What the fuck, man? Not cool, man. Not cool. You give me money, take away. Very bad. Not good. I don't like this, this thing you are doing. Not good. Right, now we hear. Why does it sound bad today? You usually do it better. There is different type of Russian accents. Different type. There's the type where they forget words, but they can roll R's a little bit. Do you know Russian? Yeah, I do, and I don't. And I actually roll my R's too. Sorry, he's doing his little dance to the music. Rolling R's, because Russian doesn't roll R's, it does not mean that they are not Russian. Okay, that's not how it works. This is racially profiling me. Why is it that you are doing this to me? What if I'm a Russian that come from a place where you're able to roll R's a little bit? Because I know very many Russian that do such a thing. Yeah, my game is lagging because of how hard I just hit those guys. Getting flashbacks to my grade 12 data management teacher. Why? Does the accent sound like that? He thinks that this will stop me. Bro thinks that this will stop me. Oh, damn, not the bomb, guys. Get away from me. Get away from me! Are both of your parents Russian? Just wondering how you ended up in Canada. I ended up in Canada via... Well, I don't know if you know history, but I barely know anything about history. But one thing I do know for sure is that the Soviet Union collapsed at a certain point. And life got pretty bad in Russia during this time. Like, according to my parents, crime skyrocketed, and lots of things that were previously just like a no-brainer are now like extremely hard to do and stuff. And I mean, yeah, it's a big shame and everything, but that's why they moved to Canada. Yeah, I swam to Canada when I was 5, on a rowboat, all the way from Russia. It was a lot of, we did it in only 5 days. We took a shortcut. Yeah. But in reality, it's literally because of the perestroika, and like a lot of people just didn't like life in Russia. They wanted to move away from it because of the fact that it just wasn't the same anymore, so they moved to Canada. I don't really know why specifically Canada, because Russians moved everywhere, pretty much. I'd also get drafted in the war if I went back. Yeah, that's true. I would. Which is good that I live here. I'm given the chance to not do that. I don't have to do that now, which is great. But to those who are drafted and going to war off in Canada right now, for some reason, for those that are in our military, thank you for your service. Oh jeez. I know some Russian history thanks to my American history class. It's weird because I feel like an American history class wouldn't teach you Russian history the right way. They would probably teach like a warped American version of it, like oh, we won all of this thing, and these are what all the Russians lost. And Russians are these kind of like these brutes that just like don't like, you know, they're just like really homophobic brutes. That's what they are, guys. They hate Russian people. There's always been this like narrative being spun that Russian people are just these like terrible people. But all the Russian people I know have this like sense of community. Sure, some of them are kind of like rude, but I've met so many Canadian people that are incredibly rude, arguably ruder than the people that I met that were rude and Russian. And so like, it's just like, I don't know, I just think that Joseph Stalin would have loved your Desme streams. I think he would have. I would have been like at the beginning, I'd have been like, oh, glory to Stalin, by the way. It's like somebody in chat is just like, hey, thanks for streaming. I give you 1 cookie point with Stalin. I'm just like, oh, thanks, man. Thanks for the cookie points. If I was streaming in China, they'd be like, oh man, I gave you, like I asked my, I spread some good news about you in my neighborhood today. Oh, thanks for the social credit, man. I live in the Midwest where bias doesn't fly. We were taught factual history. That is pretty cool. I did not know that is like how it goes. Yes, Illinois. That's actually pretty cool. Like, what did you learn in history? Like what is like a specific thing that you learned in history that like was like cool and factual and like awesome and stuff? Holy shit. Those guys do not have that attack. America. Stop! Stop! Running! Stop! He summoned like a whole army. America, the slave trade, not cool. Thanks for putting that in brackets, because then I would have thought that you were cool with it, and I can't in my good conscience say yes to something like that. The Dust Bowl and the Great Depression in great detail. I do remember studying the Great Depression, but the thing is Canadian history classes are so filled with like, I don't know, I just feel like looking back on it, they're just so like, they didn't teach us anything about the rest of the world unless it was World War I and II. And even then, they would just say, like, oh, this is what happened in Canada during the First World War and the Second World War. I'm just like, okay, so basically, like, fucking a couple things, okay? Like, teach me more. I want to know about the world. I want to know about, like, so many things. It'd be so useful to, like, know about everything and the geography of the world. If you asked me to point to Macedonia on a map, I probably friggin' couldn't. And I'm sad because of that, because They could in Russia. My parents are just like, wow, seriously, they didn't teach you that in school? We learned that in grade 5, and I'm just like, what? You learned that in like your 5th year of school, bro? That's nuts. I can't imagine doing linear algebra in grade 8, bro. I can, like, I'm getting linear algebra now, and I paid $2,000 for it. Which is so bad, dude. Needless to say, I don't like the state of Canada as it is right now. I had a history class on the peak of COVID, so we had quadmesters, and I was low-key sad that my history class was 80% cut. I do remember that during COVID, a lot of my classes were just cut in general. Like, a lot of stuff. We also weren't graded on anything, so nobody really cared about group assignments, so half of that was also scrapped. Weren't graded on that. Marks were inflated. Nobody really cared. Above Grease King. Hope that helps. Thanks. If I knew where Greece was, that would definitely have helped. But me, I've never really been into geography. So, since I've never shown an interest in it, I've never, like, gotten around to learning it. Some people might say, like, oh, that's ignorant. Like, you're so ignorant of that. But there are so many things you can get into as a niche in terms of, like, a human being. My niche is game development. I can't just come up to somebody and go, oh, you don't know that game? Fuck. Like, you're just such a fucking fake nerd, dude. My teacher was also Macedonian. She loved me. Boy. Kirby will send map. Thanks for sending me map. No, I genuinely think that I've learned that. I know where that is. I think that I won't be 100% confident about it, is what I mean. Like, I do think I know where Greece is. But the thing is I'm not, like, 100% sure it's there. It's like, I'm like, it's in that area right there, you know? It's like right there. BRB will send map. I'm not gonna be able to check it until later. Alright, time to do the friggin' awesome boss fight of all time. The only reason I'm not skipping this is because I like this song. It's a fun song. Macedonia is around Turkey, I think. I know it's close to Greece, that's for sure. I don't know if it's close to Turkey, though, because I don't know how close Turkey is to Greece. For me, it's like Greece as an idea is like its own thing in my head. Anything around it, I can't like refer to it as something. I'm the same way with like grams and like milliliters and shit. Like if somebody goes, oh, that bottle's definitely like 100 grams. I don't know what you mean by that. I literally don't know whether that's light or heavy. I just think that this is a silly song to be playing during this cutscene, by the way. Okay, fine, we're gonna skip to this. What song's gonna play? Oh, it's actually the Girahim theme. Pretty normal. I love this boss, by the way. One of the coolest boss fights in all of Zelda. Including the Demise fight. Have you fought Big Black yet? Who's Big Black? Oh geez, you're not supposed to do that. Oh damn. Who is Big Black? What is that? What could that possibly be in this game, dude? Rappa. White toenails. Oh, yeah, Big Black. Yeah, no, I have not fought him. He's not in this randomizer. They took him out because you have to fight him so many times. They just took him out all the way. Don't have to fight him. But we are going to technically be fighting him because he is the final boss. But I don't know why, but like they completely skipped that boss in this thing entirely. You don't have to fight him at all. I don't know if that's like a skip that I put on accidentally, but... Okay, that part of the boss fight was cool, but this is the cooler part. Damn it, dude. On guard, pal. On guard. This would have killed my shield if it wasn't like an invulnerable shield. There we go. In there. Dun 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 dun. Right. Ow, dude. Jeez, this guy is friggin' difficult. Don't be difficult with me, pal. And now we gotta come up to you and just... There you go. Okay, this is phase 3 of this fight. Dun 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 dun. One, 2, 3, 4 in the balls. And there we go. Or in the crystals. And then he dies, and then out of nowhere comes Demise, and it's probably going to be such a ridiculous song right now. I just feel like the cutscene adds to the experience, so I'm going to like let it play out. But I think the music that's going to play is going to be fucking terrible. Just letting you guys know. Yeah, what is the Dust Bowl? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Yeah, told you. Silly ass song. Me with no Zaw. Guys, it's painful for her. Be careful what you say. I'm pretty sure she's underage in this one too. So guys, this is who he was talking about when he was talking about toenails. Big black toenails. That's who we're talking about. It's clearly painful. Jesus. I still smacked. I actually don't know if she's underage in this one. I think she's not. In this one. In this one, I think they're all like above the age of majority. All right, Emily, you're missing the best part. I'm just saying, but like, take care. I will talk to you later, most likely. Wait, why are you going back to the mall? Oh, yesterday. Wait, like, what were you there for yesterday? I don't even remember. The true form of the toenail creature. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I guess that makes sense. Well, since it's a close mall to you, I mean, I don't really mind. I never saw this part. I didn't finish the 3rd dungeon. There's 7 dungeons in total in this game, so you came at a proper spot. The 3rd dungeon, I think, is where the difficulty starts to spike in terms of dungeon. But it's also just a really long dungeon. I don't like a lot of the pacing in that dungeon specifically. It's a cool dungeon because time shift crystals are cool as hell, but, like, it's still kind of like, like, there's a lot of waiting that you have to do in that specific dungeon, which I don't like to wait. Kind of takes out from it. I love how all the sound effects are just gone. There's no, like, stomping sound effects. That sword sound effect was supposed to be really dramatic, but unfortunately we don't, I guess we don't get that. Okay, cool. Cool, I guess. Okay, whatever. You know what, whatever. I think I'm fine without it anyways. But if it doesn't want to be there, but it's fine. I could probably skip through this cutscene, but I mean, like, some of you guys have not seen it yet, so cool. Sorry, I read really fast. I read dialogue really fast. It's Groose! Thanks, Groose. Groose is helping out Schmingo right now. Another randomized song that does not fit the fucking... Bam, 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 boom. I just love the Fire Sanctuary theme, so I'm also letting it play out. I love how essentially Demise is a character that makes the Legend of Zelda become a thing. And what really sucks about it is that he's so evil that he's so incredibly evil that even if he dies, instead of honoring his word of like, hey, listen, if you win, you win, he literally bestows an infinite curse upon you just because he's so spiteful of you. Oh my god. Oh, which Ganondorf is this in the timeline? The Ganondorf before Ganondorf was even a thing. His name isn't even Ganondorf. This is Demise. I was a little confused too, but this is a time before Ganondorf. He's the reason why Ganondorf always comes back in every Zelda game. This guy right here. It all comes here. It all comes down to this. Fire Sanctuary has one of the best songs for a temple ever in this game. See, he's kind of like a stoic bad guy. He barely speaks in this game until the very end of the game. And he even lets you choose. He's just like, I've waited eons to fight this out. I mean, I can wait another 5 minutes. I do think that Zelda in this game specifically does look like really, like they did really do a good job at making her look really cool. She has a really good design in this game, personally. We try not to call her attractive because I don't know whether she's underage or not. I'm like tiptoeing around that right now. Okay, this boss is incredibly difficult. This boss is such a skill issue. It was such a skill issue for me as a kid. When I beat it, I was like shaking, bro. I was actually shaking. Missing 3 hearts. Yeah, why not? Okay, please be a good song. No, it's gotta be fucking... Well, it is kind of like... It's fine, but it's not like the best one. Sorry, I gotta get used to the timing again, because he does like 2 hearts of damage per hit. Sorry, whenever I slash my sword accidentally, it's literally the controller fucking up. First phase done. Okay, now this is the part of the battle that is a skill issue, no matter what. Whoa! I literally just fucking skillfully dodged that. Ouch, that really hurts, actually. Stop that, please. He's actually bullying the shit out of me right now. That was an accident. That was an accident. That was an accident. Ah, it's like you thought. Yeah, I do. This is my last life, though. Like, after this, it's over. Damn it, dude. I was gonna pull out my shield, but it just was not working. Ah, oh, dude, I hate that. I hate that a lot. I might actually die to this boss the first time I do it. See, he does it at the specific time. Like, this boss is actually very smart. It's a very smart boss fight because this is, I think, the first time I've ever died. No, this is the second time I've died. Definitely the second. Okay, I think I could definitely do this. In fact, I'll do it by proving to you that I can do it by doing it with 6 hearts. Will I actually do it? No, I don't think so. I genuinely think that, wait, is there a chair somewhere? Is there a chair somewhere here? I need to sit down. I got my ass whooped. Oh, I have 2 bottles. Jeez, I thought I had only 1. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna heal up and then do that again. It's a hard boss. It's a very difficult boss. It's literally the biggest skill issue of a boss in the entire franchise because of like how difficult he can be no matter how many hearts you have. He does double damage in his second phase, and in his second phase, he makes sure that it is hard to, like, finish him off. Wait, what? Oh, Link had to doze off because he's like, oh, damn. I'm so tired after that boss fight. Oh, God. It's also just the button controls. If I was playing this with motion controls, it'd be a lot easier for me, I think, personally. How many checks are left? 7. We literally are only missing 7 checks. So we've gotten pretty much everything in the game. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. Actually, it's technically 6, because I just forgot to put one of them down just now. It's the one that you get from Impo, which was a Rupor. The reason I didn't mark it down is because we're at the end of the game. I don't really mind. This is the first randomizer I've almost 100%ed. See, I should probably stop fiddling around the stick like that. Two. Damn. Link hopping towards the final boss in the game. Whoever, like, designed this boss fight is actually kind of a genius, because if you'll notice, whenever you put your sword up for a Skyward strike, and you don't get a lightning, he'll rush towards you like this, watch. There you go. He does it every time. Oh my god! How did I dodge that? Jeez, that's crazy. Ouch. Should have done more damage there, but it's fine, whatever. That's supposed to happen. That's, scripted. Ouch. This is literally, if Zelda was Dark Souls, that's how hard all the bosses in the game should have been. Like, just this boss right here. Genuinely, I think that if somebody made... If this game gets decompiled... I was about to say decompilated. If this game gets decompiled and ROM hacks start to become incredibly, like, cool... The one thing I want is for somebody to make, like, a Dark Souls Zelda. A Zelda Souls. And if they do it for Skyward Sword specifically, that's going to be the most genius thing they could do, because this game's combat can be very good. And there you go. I'm fat because too many pizza. You just joined at the right time. I beat the game. I just beat the game. I just straight up skill issue this guy. That's him farting, by the way. He just goes. Rrr. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thanks. This was awesome. Does it play the ending cutscene? Probably not. If it doesn't, it's fine. Whatever. I usually like to have dramatic endings to my streams. Why does he get the Triforce of Power? I think he stole it. That was the lore behind it originally, is that he stole it. Not Demise, but Demise never had the Triforce of Power. He never needed the Triforce to be as powerful as he is. Link needed the Triforce to fight him. You've done Welsh bingo. Hash Tantalus, Elden Dreadfuse. That's so funny. It's really funny. And he was like, what? Like, what did you just tell me? Hell yeah. Is this Fi's farewell? This is supposed to be the friggin' most emotional part of this thing. But unfortunately, it's got this friggin' chipper music. Just this music where it's just like, oh, sunshine and rainbows. Saying goodbye to your best friend throughout this adventure. It's supposed to be really, like, there's supposed to be some really riveting music playing right here. I might as well just, like, literally skip this cutscene because it just ruined this entire moment. There's nothing dramatic about this. Oh, and boom, the cutscene ended. I literally just got too bored. I wish the music wasn't randomized on the cutscenes. It's fine, whatever. And then the music, more cutscenes. More cutscenes. Thank you guys for your continued support. Thank you guys for your continued support. Next up, I believe will actually be Link Between Worlds Randomizer. I'm gonna look into it right now while I'm on stream. I'm here to answer any questions anybody might have. Then I'm gonna be finishing the stream a little early today. Yeah, that's literally it. Today I'm just gonna be looking for yeah, there is a Link Between Worlds Randomizer. I don't know how deep it is into its development. It says 0.31, 0.3.1, and the last release was a year ago, half a year ago, I'd say. Kind of, like. Do you want to create a save just before the final battle? Whatever. Are you gonna do the next rando today? No, I will not. I will leave it till next time because I do have work in about. I gotta get ready for work in about an hour, so I'm literally just gonna rest, play a little bit of Helldivers, and yeah. But yeah, this one was really fun. I was not expecting it to be this fun. I feel like a lot of the frustrations I had with this randomizer was mostly from the fact that it doesn't have like a map tracker. It only has like a tracker that, I mean, like this tracker is a lot better because that way I'm not like looking on the map for where things are. It literally is just like words on the screen like, oh, this is an upper Skyloft, this is in central Skyloft. Sorry, I'm gonna just do this. Doing it without a map was a little bit of a challenge, but eventually I got so used to it. Eventually it was totally fine. I did look at the spoiler log once because I literally just did not know that one of the checks that I may have checked was not a check that I should have checked because I didn't get it. So now, yeah, I'm definitely going to do this one again. I thought I wasn't going to do it again. I thought I wasn't going to enjoy it as much as I did. And I'm definitely going to do this one again. I just need to put down like a schedule on how I'm gonna do it. Because I think that what we're gonna do is Link Between Worlds Randomizer, followed by Ocarina of Time 3D Randomizer, then Majora's Mask 3D Randomizer, then we're gonna do back to Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, like all of them just regular versions. I do want to check up on the Zelda reverse engineering team. Majora's Mask is currently sitting at 93.1 total code is decompiled, which is pretty cool. Take care then. Have a good day at work. Remember to like the stream, chat. Yeah, guys. Listen to Squall Shade. Listen to him. Please like this stream, guys. Please. Again, I do appreciate all the support on all the videos. I've been getting a lot of support recently. Sometimes I think I don't deserve it, but you know what? Sometimes when you get a lot of goodness in the world, it's hard to believe that sometimes people are just looking out for you. So, take that however you will, and keep yourselves safe. And remember that there are people that love you and appreciate you for who you are. One of them is Desme, so subscribe to Desme so that he loves you. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go and try to get a Link Between Worlds randomizer set up. We might run into a couple of hiccups on the first stream. We usually do. But I think it's fine. At the end of it all, it'll work properly. Have a good day, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Brush your teeth. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Okay? Eat 3 times a day at least. 2 to 3 times. I eat twice. It's kind of little. A lot of people take like 4 meals a day is like normal. I'm just stalling now. I love streaming so much. All right, guys. Bye-bye.